This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 2nd, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.66 points or 0.41% to 409.11. Total trade volume was down to 48,830 shares changing hands at a total value of 223.4 million real or over $55,800. On the main board, 6 stocks were up, 1 was down, and 2 remained flat. The biggest winner of the day was Pestech Cambodia, up 2.29% or 60 real to 2,680 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, up 1.14% or 80 real to 7,100 real per share. Other stocks also up included Grand Twins International, Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, Sinakville Autonomous Port, and MJQ Education. Meanwhile, CamGSM and Phnom Penh Autonomous Port remained flat. Over on the growth board, DBD Engineering was up 0.48% or 10 real to 2,090 real per share, while JS Land dropped 0.63% or 20 real to 3,160 real per share. Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 14,717 shares changing hands at a total value of 31.7 million real or close to $8,000, about 30% of Wednesday's trade volume. Grand Twins International recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 14,042 shares changing hands at a total value of 90 million real or over $22,500, approximately 29% of the total trade volume on April 2nd. In other market news, Schneitek Dynamic Co. Limited, a solar power developer, has issued a $50 million sustainability bond. Described as the first green project bond in Cambodia, the bond has a 15-year tenure, is partially guaranteed by the Credit Guarantee and Investment Facility, and will be listed on the CSX on April 10th. According to the bond's sole manager, Cambodia Securities Cambodia plc, all funds raised will be used by Schneitek Dynamic and Schneitek Group to accelerate solar energy capacity expansion and support Cambodia's transition toward energy independence and cleaner energy sources. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was again stable at 4,000 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 104.18. Looking at global commodities, oil prices steadied in thin trading on Wednesday after falling in the previous session on concerns that new US tariffs may deepen a global trade war that could limit crude demand. Brent futures were unchanged at $74.49 a barrel after slipping 0.4% on Tuesday. US West Texas Intermediate crude futures rose 3 cents to $71.23 after dropping 0.4%. Prices settled at their highest in 5 weeks on Monday. Gold prices held firm after jumping to an all-time high in the previous session as investors hunkered down and awaited details of US President Donald Trump's tariff plans. Spot gold rose 0.6% at $3,128.41 an ounce. US gold futures gained 0.4% at $3,159.10. US stock futures slipped early Wednesday as Wall Street braced for the expected rollout of President Donald Trump's tariffs. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the S&P 500 lost 0.16%, while Nasdaq 100 futures were 0.15% lower. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average were down 63 points or 0.15%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for April 2nd.